So my name's Neil Crosby. I've been back out of my dark ages now for 4 or 5 years, and I've been building in M-Tron for a couple of years now, because just before I went into the dark ages it was pretty much the last theme that I was building in. I always loved it as a child because they were space miners. It wasn't so much conflict, it was just going off and doing some stuff, and I just loved the magnets. So when I came back into LEGO a few years ago, I thought let's start building out on that. So started building out first of all with a couple of little ships, then started thinking, well, where would they live? So let's build out a bigger space base. One of the things I liked about this is that it's a very modular design. So each of the individual sections in the model, like this here, are individual little chunks. So they have a very clear connection point there for them. It's the same at either end for all of these modules. And we get a nice individual connections there, so that everything connects in the same way. And we can build out nice little modules like this. So we've got a nice little triangular module that has its three-way connection, so that we can get a nice little organic design there for it. And it just flows round. We have our big biodome in the centre here, so it was always important for me as a child. I got upset with the space bases that LEGO released, that they never had backs to them. So I always thought, how are these people going to live? So when I built this, I wanted to make sure it was nicely enclosed and worked. So we've got a biodome here, so that we can convert all the CO2 that people are breathing out back into oxygen. We have our little pump in the centre, which pumps out the air back out to everything, so that everyone can live. And then the dome itself, it closes up. Again, because I'm a big kid, so I want it to close up so they can all live.
There you go.
And we can do all of that. We carry on down. We have our nice little stairs going down there. We carry on through and around. We have a nice little medical bay at the front, which was a last-minute addition to the thing. Kind of looks a little bit like Great British Bake Off hospital tent there, but I think it works. And then we've got in the middle here, we've got a nice little working three-way airlock. So we've got 3 doors in the airlock, middle and both at the ends there, and those end up working so that if either of the end doors are open, the middle door won't open, and vice versa. So if I lean all the way over and hold on to this and open that out, so we've got a door that opens out there. If I try and do the same thing with the other one there, the door now won't open because the little Technic sprockets have been pushed up slightly by the thing. If I close that off, I can now open up that door, and again, the one at the end now won't open there. And that was important to me because as a big kid, I want to make sure that if there's an outbreak in the hospital, I can close that off, and we've got that nice degree of separation between things.
Those backups there, so nothing bad happens.
Exactly. And then we've got nice little UV lights just popping over the whole thing as well there, because you've got the trans neon green parts there. It's nice to be able to have that nice little bit of visual there. And we've got a nice little cave at the background there that glows as well.
Yeah, this is really neat. I'm a big fan of the M-Tron colors and everything. I think it works really well. And so, how would you decide on this landscaping as well? Did you like building that up, or is that difficult for you? How did that go?
Landscaping was actually a really nice, easy little. What's the word I'm looking for? Relaxing thing to do. I was actually really lucky. A couple of months ago, they had little 1x3 tan plates in the LEGO store there, so I picked up about 9 litres worth of those from the store, because I knew that I was going to have a little bit of texture going on here, and it's just built up, tiling that up as I go. The corner piece in the corner there with the rock climbing guy was a nice. Little bit to build. Again, it's just building up the tiles, just looking for something that was relatively smooth, just spending a couple of evenings just tiling that up, and it's all tan all the way through because I just wasn't sure how it was going to end up.
Right.
Now, the final thing I've got there is the little chainsaw ship there, which is just a nice little thing to go and chunk up through all the rock there and destroy everything so we can bring the ore out.
That's right, and you got the moving parts on it and everything too, so you got lights, moving parts, everything. That's really cool. So yeah, thanks for talking with me about it. Appreciate it.
No worries at all.